Hello, my name is Michael Santos. I'm with prisonprofessor.com. I just learned that Sheldon Silver, an assembly member from the state of New York, was just indicted for corruption charges. He's making a lot of allegations that could hurt him later in the event that he is convicted. Certainly, I trust that he has a defense attorney who's going to guide him through the judicial system. And obviously, for individuals who don't come from a criminal background, anytime they're charged with a crime, they want to make very strong allegations against the government, against the people who are charging them, making types of accusations that it's politically driven, or they're not guilty, or whatever the case may be. The reality is everything an individual says when he's being charged can come back to haunt him in the event that he is convicted. That's why I really recommend individuals who have been charged with a crime to speak with an individual who's gone through the criminal justice system. They need to understand what is at stake, what are the consequences of words that an individual says, because they can not only expose an individual to a longer prison term when the probation department, the prosecutor, and the judge come to the conclusion that the individual didn't accept responsibility and didn't express remorse, but they can also have an impact on where the individual serves his time. An example that I give frequently is Robert Allen Stanford. Mr. Stanford was a banker, got involved in some criminal activity with a Ponzi scheme, was sentenced to a very lengthy term that effectively, because of his age, or really it's irrelevant, it's going to result in the rest of his life in prison. But he's going to be serving his time inside of a United States penitentiary. And the reason that he's inside of a high security penitentiary as opposed to a prison that's not quite so volatile is because of the statements that he made prior to being convicted. When an individual refuses to accept responsibility and responds to the allegations against him with statements that the prosecutor can construe as being threatening or being consistent with a total disregard for his crime and his victims, that's going to result in a tougher prison term. And so I really would like people to understand what the consequences are that follow the statements that they make, and hopefully guide them into making better decisions through the process. Have nothing to do with giving legal advice. Has to do with positioning oneself for the best possible outcome of a difficult situation. If you're facing criminal justice charges from the criminal justice system, or if someone you love is facing charges with the criminal justice system, really urge you to look at my website at prisonprofessor.com. It's rooted in a depth and breadth of experience that is unmatched. So take a look. My name is Michael Santos. I'm with prisonprofessor.com. You can call me at 949-334-9119 is my office number. My cell phone number is 415-419-1728. And we can schedule a brief call to see if I might be able to add some value to the challenge, to you as you're facing these very difficult challenges. I know where you are, and I believe I can help you to navigate your way to a better outcome. Thanks.